Hi everyone, this is Robina and it's a beautiful school morning, and I am up not because I want to, but I have family to take care of. So today I thought to make beans moi moi. So having washed my beans, and I started recording because something came to my mind. Why do we have to parboil beans to cook beans porridge? But we don't parboil it when we have to make akara. So the important thing is wash your beans until the water is clean, to wash off all. If you think there are pesticides in your beans, open it up and let the smell and everything go away before you use. Not pesticides, I mean the pesticide smell they use in preserving the beans. If you perceive it's still there, don't use that beans immediately. Allow it to go off, wear off the beans, then wash thoroughly, because we don't parboil when we want to do our akara. But if you are cooking beans porridge, you can parboil. So this akara is because my son loves to eat akara. He eats it as it's coming out from the oil. But I know he won't meet this one at that stage. He's still around after to 6 years, almost 6 o'clock. I wake up by 6, but on this day, I just woke up some minutes to 6 o'clock. So ensure your beans is properly washed until there is no trace of dirt in the water. The water is clean. And I don't remove the back of my beans. To me, it's a scam removing the back of beans. Whoever that brought that method, number one, loves too much hard work. Number two, you are removing the fiber, which is the most important thing when we enjoy beans. The fiber content of beans helps a lot in bowel movement. So my beans is properly washed. I am going to soak it for as long as I prep other things around, just to soften it for easy blending. If you care to remove the back, remove the back of beans, but I don't, and I have made the akara tasty and fine. I have not seen any difference, but I will show you what will make it not to be noticeable, especially if you're using brown beans. So it is all properly soaked for as long as I have peeled my potatoes. Today is a frying day, call it a frying school day. So it's all soaked. It's softer than it was before I soaked it. You can soak for longer, but I soaked for as long as I peeled my potatoes. So I'm frying some potatoes. These are potatoes I'm going to fry. The initial plan is to make a potato porridge. That's the potato porridge. But my first daughter Robina does not eat anything porridge, so let me indulge her in frying her potatoes for her. So that's the pepper and the onions for the akara. So let's get started. How strong is your blender? Because this blender of mine is very strong. It is a VTCL blender, very strong blender, although I still use it with caution. So here we go, transformation. Woo. So first blending is not super smooth. You can see how it's looking with the back. You can notice a little trace of the brown things in it. That's the back of the beans. Can you see that? I'm trying to focus it. Yeah, you can see the brown things. So the trick is I'm using long pepper or tatachi to change the color. You blend with it. So here we go. It's blending. So as it's blending, you can see the color is a little reddish. You can increase the redness when you add more tatachi in it. Whoosh. All blended. If you look very well, you can still notice the brown stuff. So if I'm to do akara business, I'll add more tatachi or long pepper to this. With this, it will be very brown. You won't very red I mean. So I have fried my akara. I removed some akara paste because the potato I want to fry for my daughter, I don't want to use eggs. If I use eggs, she will eat all the eggs and still leave the fried potato for me. You know, I have done this over the years and I've known her. So, but I don't want her to eat just fried potato. There should be a protein in that potato. So I'm using the beans paste with groundnut oil and fresh pepper. So the potato is ready, and I made the tastiest sauce with that blended beans and oil and pepper mix. All I did was just to use it the way you would have fried your akara. I sauteed this is my akara hot. It was kept in this flask while I prepped other things. My daughter does not eat akara, and I'm just adding this just to fulfill all righteousness. And she came back with these 3 pieces of akara without eating them, that she brought it home for us to enjoy because she does not like it. So I just fulfilled the righteousness to put akara for her. She came back with those akara. So for my sauce, that bean sauce is the best ever. It is my first time trying something like that. Look at, just check out the way it's looking. All you need is to put your oil, put your pepper, pour in the blended beans. You will notice to start caking and start being thick. I added more water to get this consistency, you know. So with this is protein dip, is protein sauce. So you can use it to enjoy our potato without making everything all carbohydrates. So the sauce is a protein sauce. Will I try this again? Yes, maybe I will do a video later to show exactly how I did it. But if you know how the idea of frying egg sauce, and you know, you can get this dip very, very nice. I recommend it 101%. You should try it. You know, I'm a cook, you know. This just came to my mind and I did it. I created something. So my daughter's lunch pack is all packed, ready for school. And then for the rest of the family, my husband and I, we are going to eat plantain porridge. Same with my son. So the beans, the leftover of the beans from the sauce, I'm adding it. Nothing should be left. So pouring water to rinse off my plates. Even my blender rinsed. Everything will go into the sweet potato porridge I'm about to make. I have my onions. I have my pepper mix. This is the same pot I use in making that beans sauce. So I'm putting some palm oil. This palm oil came from my ufako. A little of the vegetable oil. The spirit said, add more palm oil. I think I added more palm oil. Yes, I added more palm oil. And then I have my spices added. I have rosemary. I have this tiger curry masala, very nice. These are the 2 things I use for it. Time to wake my daughter up from sleep. Sleeping so cool. She's supposed to wake up by 6 o'clock. She did not wake up. So I thought to wake her up so she can get ready for school. Sleepy head, wake up, wake up. I proceeded to go downstairs to get some vegetables. This is my shop. This garden is managed by our security guy. He's the one who did those vegetables. But you see this spinach I'm about to pluck. It was full the other day. I'm only surprised to see that it has been plucked, and they don't know how to pluck this. Just pluck it anyhow. So I had to still manage the remaining ones that are there and plucked them to add to my sweet potato porridge. So this is all I could get from it. It's too small. Half bread is better than nothing. And I took some little curry leaf I saw there. Every other thing is my security that is managing it, but we planted the spinach. The spinach we planted is, so I love to take from it, especially when I know we are the one who planted. Then the curry. So packing my daughter's lunch bag. We have her food. We have our biscuits, and this biscuit is calling my name. It's calling my name, and I feel like eating it. This is a coconut biscuit, very nice biscuit, but you know Nigerian standard, they always reduce quality. It's calling my name, so I took one from it. Yes, person will born the chop too. I will not eat everything, but I'll eat from it. So here we go. The food flask or the lunch bag or the lunch box, what do they call it? For me, this lunch box is not my thing, but my daughter prefers to eat from me because she does not like hot food. Her flask is always hot. So back to my yam porridge, sweet potato porridge. Everything all done. Added my vegetables. It's very little, very small, but it's okay. It's okay. So this porridge is watery. What do you think? This is not the way I make my sweet potato, but this method, my husband said he likes it, so I'm making it. So watery, but by the time it's cool, the porridge thickened. Of course, it will thicken. So everything stays there. Everything is in. And person will cook the chop. So it's time for me to eat my own portion of the fried potato and akara. So Rosanna didn't go to school on this very day. He was having cough. He's having cough. So we're treating the cough on this day. He didn't go to school. And the akara I made, I forgot to mention, the pepper was too much. He still ate, but not as much as he would have loved to eat. So this is the akara. This mix is everything. Remember how I said you can do it. Just your blended beans, put your oil, put your pepper, onions, boil it in, stir, add more water to the consistency you will love. So guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not subscribed. You see my akara, who would have known that nothing was, the back was not removed.